One of my little nieces, Dalton, you're standing on my foot. I hate to tell you, you weigh 130 pounds, big fella. One of my nieces said the other day, I was going to have animals on the show because she knows we have 5 dogs. This is not one of ours. This is Dalton. He weighs 130 pounds. He's about 34 inches high. But we have a guest with us named Ron Boger, and he does something else very interesting with animals. Could you take the wall up, guys, and let me introduce Ron and his friend? This is Ron Boger and Smidget. This is the world's smallest horse. Now, this is a pretty big dog. How big is this little gal?
She's officially 21 inches over the shoulders.
21 inches? Why were horses bred so small?
Well, they originally were brought to the United States to work in the coal mines of West Virginia. They had low ceilings, and they pulled the ore carts. And then recently, in the last 100 years or so, they've caught on as novelties. They're breeding them smaller, very much like the miniature poodles and toy poodles and on.
Now, is she a record holder? Didn't I read something about in their Book of Records?
Oh, yeah, she's been acknowledged in the Guinness Book of Records for the last 5 years. And,
I'm sorry?
And Ripley's Believe It or Not, we've done the television show.
What is the life expectancy of an animal like that?
Well, it's hard to tell. As they're growing, as in small people, we worry about them. But once they reach maturity, we feel very comfortable and hoping for like 20 years or so.
Are they bright? Does she know any tricks?
Very smart, very smart.
Are you, Smidget, the smallest horse in the world?
Yeah.
Can she shake hands like a dog or shake hooves?
Smidget, shake.
Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Do they have special diets?
Yes, she's so tiny that you really can't feed her alfalfa hay. The stems are too coarse. We feed her alfalfa ground. It's like a rabbit pellet.
Give her a little nibble to see how a horse. You like this dog? You think that's a dog, Dalton?
Notice her nose wiggles like a rabbit too, I think.
That's real nice. I appreciate it, Ron, very much. Thank you. And Dalton, you've been very patient through this whole thing. Hang in here, folks, while we make mention of who's going to be with us. First of all, thanks to all of our guests for this week. Next week, we've got the great sounds of the Association, funny men Steve Landesberg and Byron Allen, magician Larry Wilson, Mr. Escape Steve Baker will be back. And for the very first time on television, we're going to bring them back together again, a reunion of Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. Does that sound good to you, Smidget? You like that? All right. Don't go away there, Dalton. Hang in there. We'll see you next week. For now, please tell your friends it's Saturday night. For now, Dick Clark. So long.